Hi Pisces, welcome to your new moon in Virgo reading for September 15, 2023. New moons bring in new cycles. The direction of this reading is going towards the energy of peace, the intention of peace, and possible choices, duality here with the number 2, right? Possible choices, this or that, yes or no. But I think the main takeaway here is that we're looking for some peace of mind, some peace in our world, and I can definitely confirm that. So that's the direction of the reading. But now let's see what your focus is for the next 2 weeks. Is the Chariot card, which is yes, and that's success, triumph, focus, drive, travel, and advancement with the Chariot card. I'm going to say it's a lot of self-confidence. It's realigning yourself with your head, your heart, your spirit, everything in alignment so that you feel very confident in the direction that you're moving towards. It is a card of success. It is associated with Cancer, and Cancer is a cardinal sign, so they expect the best. From themselves and from people and from situations that are around them. So for you in this case, you're expecting some peace. All right, let's see what this is going to do for us. Okay, what is a new cycle coming in for us? The Queen of Wands. This is a Leo type individual. She's fiery. She has great creative energy. It's a very solar energy. It's a very healing energy. So this is somebody in your atmosphere that has long features. So she can have a long face, a long nose, long eyes, long hands, long body. There are people who can go to great lengths to make themselves beautiful, but also very creative individuals, usually very healing, loving, kind energies when they're not overly egotistical, because Leo is the ego, right? It's the sun king. There's something magical about these people, though, and I usually like them very much. With that, you have the Hermit. So there may have been times when you have been, well, first of all, this can be somebody where you can get a lot of information from or wisdom, or you can be imparting your wisdom on them, one or the other. But it's also this period where maybe you've been alone on your own. Maybe you have had some very creative energy. I also know that in October, I know this from the sidereal, Rahu is going into our sign, and that gives us really amazing creative potential. So if you're working on anything creative, you can be kind of sequestering yourself a little bit and doing a lot of creative work. But the Hermit is also searching for something. They're searching for wisdom, for knowledge that can then be turned into wisdom. We'll get more on that in a minute. But this can be an older person as well that you are learning from or learning something from as well. The King of Pentacles, you're being the King of Pentacles. Again, cardinal sign, the Cancer card. Really nice card here. This is the calm in the storm. Peace, right? This is the peace that we're after, the peace that we're searching for, the internal peace, the external peace, but peace we're looking for here. So he is the master of his emotions, and maybe all the things that have happened to us in the recent past, especially with Saturn in our sign, has taught us how to find some internal peace. Possibly. Okay, let's see what else is in there. Page of Swords. Okay, so this is a card of kind of the detective card, right? We're wanting to clear up the questions in our mind with the Page of Swords. So we can be, again, like the Hermit, searching out answers, seeking answers. This is very often on the internet, right? And this is something a little bit deeper, because it's, first of all, it's a major arcana card, so that has like soul searching here. But these can be other questions, more mundane questions. If you are thinking about entrepreneurial energy, right? Starting your own business, that kind of thing. That's what the King of Cups is. He is very entrepreneurial spirit. Then the Page of Swords, you might be looking into situations and gathering information on that level. But it is really kind of trying to find out the questions of your mind. The Emperor. Okay. So there is some authority figure as an outcome here that you may be dealing with or talking to. This is a father figure or somebody in authority. The Emperor can rule with an iron fist, or they can create laws that are for the good of everyone involved. So there may be some authority figures at the end here, or you may be asked to take on a managerial role or something of that nature. With that comes the Ten of Cups. This is having faith. It's a happily ever after card. It is through your lessons that you've learned, right? You've come to the point of the King of Cups where you've learned to manage your emotions. And the just reward is the Ten of Cups, happily ever after, having faith, a happy home, happy life, happy family, emotional security, but it's also maturity. And I see that here with this card. This is a mature individual, the master of his emotions. So there is some emotional maturity, and this is quite a mature individual as well. Can also be somebody that you're romantically involved with. They can be somebody who is behaves more mature. This can be the husband or the father, right, of your children, of your family. But it can also be a father figure as well. It doesn't feel like it's big authority like for large organizations, or maybe it is, but what it does is it brings back some stability and happiness to a home situation, if it is. Okay, the World card here. This is the end of a big cycle here, a major cycle. And again, this is, the World is associated with Saturn. And so it is a big responsibility kind of energy. But you seem to have the wisdom for it here. You can be finishing up an old cycle, getting ready to move towards a newer cycle, and you're kind of in a protective spiritual box while you do this. And there might just be a few things that you need to clear up before you move on to the next big cycle. But this is a graduation of sorts. The Magician starts off with one of these wands, and after you go through the entire major arcana, you are now balanced with the two on either side. You've leveled up. Again, maturity. And that's what Saturn does, right? Saturn teaches us to put on our big boy and girl pants. Oh, in the meantime, you have the Hanged Man here. Okay, so this is waiting with faith. Things may not be in your hands at this time. You could be waiting to start something new, and in the meantime, doing some discoveries. If you wait and you wait with faith, you get what you want. But and the probability of seeing things from another perspective is very high here with the Hanged Man. This can also be sacrifices, that we have to give up something for something else, right? This is the Norse god Odin on the Tree of Life, who gave his eye for some knowledge. And we're definitely kind of looking for that here with the Hermit card. Okay. Six of Cups. Well, that's interesting, because we have here a very mature individual, and then we have some of the younger folks here. So you can be dealing with younger people. This is a very hierarchical feeling for me, because you have the father, and then you have the family, and you have the children or the attached. I would say children. This is a very youthful energy. It's very giving. It's sharing. It's kind. It's helpful. But it is the things of the past that come forward again, and it is my Mercury in retrograde card. So there can be people and situations from the past that come forward, but it's kind of under a nice energy here. So you can be reminiscing with maybe even a father figure about the days of youth, that kind of energy. But it's sweet, it's kind, and it is the past that kind of returns to us. There can be some travel involved with the World card. You may be traveling or looking to travel to meet somebody. That's also very possible here. You do have quite a few people cards. So you have that Queen of Wands. You have quite a few people around. Even though you're behaving like these, they can also be people who have an influence on you as well. But you could become sort of an authority on something. You could be really studying and learning something and eventually becoming the authority, where the younger people can then seek you out to find answers. But there is a happier atmosphere. It's a little less tense. And remember, it's the peace energy that we're looking out for here. And as well, you have the Chariot card, so that can also be travel. And whether that's daily travel or you're just traveling a lot, you can be some internal traveling, right? Looking back at the past. But these are friendships. This is very platonic energy. Okay, so what the Spirit wants you to know, you have the Two of Swords, which is a decision or indecision. It is the moon in Libra, and so it may be difficult to make a decision for you at the moment, but it looks to me like you're getting some information where you can find the information you need to make that decision. In impasse, falsehood, truth revealed, and blindness come with the Two of Swords. It's kind of like make a decision, because whatever you do decide is going to have challenges and rewards as you go forward. So, but here's the thing. This is the card of the Lord of restored peace. And that's really kind of everything that we're looking for here with the Peace card, which is also, by the way, a 2 energy, right? Correct. So we seem to be finding some stability in an authoritative position or with authority here. And we can be maybe welcomed back into a home situation, or meeting family and friends and that sort of thing that come back into our life. And that can bring us some peace, indeed. Okay, well, thank you for listening. It still feels inconclusive to me. Everybody else had really stellar readings, and this is not a bad reading. It's just not as wonderful as I hoped it would be. But it's good. It's good. And I don't know what you would want more than some peace in your life at this point. So thanks for listening. I'll return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. And I don't know. The Chariot card really does mean that there is some success here. So I really shouldn't say that. There is success and things are moving. But we are the hanged man, right? This is our energy. This is what we're doing. And so we might be waiting to make some sort of decision, especially with that Two of Swords. But it seems like it can be made maybe by the end of the 2 weeks, something like that. Thanks for listening. Take good care. Talk to you soon. Bye.